This is the main event, and today we're diving into the story of a man whose career was a chess match in motion. A Russian technician with American swagger, an undefeated world champion, and the fighter who was supposed to face Gennady Golovkin before injury stole everything. This is the rise and fall of Dmitry Pirog. Dmitry Pirog wasn't supposed to be a boxer. Born on June 27, 1980, in Temryuk, Russia, his first love was chess. He was a prodigy, thinking 10 moves ahead, strategizing with the mind of a grandmaster. But Pirog craved more than mental battles. He turned to boxing as a teenager, trading pawns for punches. His approach to the sweet science? Still chess. Every move calculated, every sequence purposeful. Unlike most Soviet fighters, Pirog wasn't molded in a rigid state system. He trained himself, watching VHS tapes of Sugar Ray Leonard and Floyd Mayweather Jr. to build a slick, elusive style few Russians dared to emulate. His amateur career reflected his discipline and IQ, boasting over 200 wins. Pirog turned pro in 2005 at age 25. A late start by modern standards, but he made up for lost time. By his fourth fight, he'd already won the Russian national middleweight title. In the years that followed, he stacked up regional belts and wins over experienced veterans across Eastern Europe.
That troubled Jantua.
Yeah, Jantua has felt that.
He won't know a huge amount about Pirog, I guess.
Steps in. So there he is, Dmitry Pirog.
He wasn't flashy outside the ring. No drama, no trash talk, just cold, calculated violence. Between 2007 and 2010, Pirog quietly positioned himself as one of the most dangerous middleweights in the world. Most people didn't know his name, but those inside the sport were paying attention. On July 31st, 2010, Dmitry Pirog took a massive risk. He traveled to Las Vegas to fight undefeated American prospect Daniel Jacobs for the vacant WBO middleweight title. Jacobs was 20-0. Flashy, fast, and confident. A rising star on American television. Pirog was the underdog, unknown outside of Russia. For 4 rounds, the fight was close, but in round 5, Pirog changed everything. He baited Jacobs into a lazy right hand, slipped it, and countered with a short right hook that detonated on Jacobs' chin.
I think it was intentional, and I don't think it was.
Oh, down goes Jacobs on a perfect right hand,
Right on top
and that may be that.
The golden child collapsed. The referee didn't bother counting. It was a shocking upset, and suddenly, Pirog was the WBO middleweight champion, and the boxing world had no choice but to take notice.
WBO middleweight champion of the world from Russia with love.
After winning the belt, Pirog defended it 3 times. He outboxed Javier Maciel.
Сейчас очень хорошо попадает навстречу. Дмитрий Pirog, это шанс.
He forced Gennady Martirosyan's corner to stop the fight. And he beat former Canelo opponent Nobuhiro Ishida. But something strange happened. Even as a champion, Pirog never got the spotlight. No unifications, no US hype. He was too dangerous, too unknown, and too difficult to market. While champions like Sergio Martinez and Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. got the headlines, Pirog kept working in the shadows. In 2012, Pirog finally had a big fight lined up, a showdown with the rising monster from Kazakhstan, Gennady Golovkin. It was a perfect clash of styles. Pirog's ring IQ and technical brilliance versus Golovkin's relentless power and pressure. Fans were buzzing. But just weeks before the fight, tragedy struck. While training, Pirog suffered a serious back injury, a ruptured disc. The fight was canceled. The injury didn't heal. Pirog never fought again. At just 32 years old, Dmitry Pirog retired undefeated. What makes Pirog's story so haunting is the unanswered question: how good was he really? He beat Daniel Jacobs in Jacobs' prime, something even Golovkin didn't do decisively. His style was a hybrid of East and West. He moved like a Mayweather, but hit like a Golovkin. Some believe Pirog had the tools to outbox Golovkin. Others think Triple G's pressure would have broken him down. We'll never know. After boxing, Pirog didn't disappear. He entered Russian politics and stayed active in sports development. But for boxing fans, his story is one of boxing's greatest what-ifs. Dmitry Pirog didn't need 50 fights to prove greatness. He didn't need trash talk, belts, or bright lights. He came, he conquered, and just as quickly he was gone. If you think Pirog could have beaten Golovkin, drop a comment. If you've never heard of him until now, welcome to one of boxing's hidden gems. Don't forget to subscribe to The Main Event, where boxing stories get the spotlight they deserve.